called her and told her what my needs were. I wanted to sell this house and I needed to, do some repairs and kind of upgrade it. And she says, okay, let me look at it. But she was so, I don't know the word for it, smart, wise in the things she told me to do and not do. Not to overspend, and I did the repairs, I did the upgrades that she suggested, and I got good offers. I think the property was on the market for less than a week, and I think I had 19 offers. And she ran over to my house and we went over them, and I was so excited, and she was acting like, oh, this is kind of normal, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this is great. And it was. And she told me what her responsibility was and her obligation as far as letting me know everything that was offered.
So we're the McNeils. My name is Rochelle McNeil.
My name is James McNeil.
And Aleshia, she helped us purchase our first home. So we met up with Aleshia and she via Zoom, and she walked us through every step of what we were, what the time horizon would look like, what we would need, and it wasn't strenuous at all. What I loved about her is the fact that she was able to, she never left us with our questions unanswered, and she always followed up with us.
Marcus, this is Kashina, and Aleshia, she helped us purchase our first home here in Houston. She helped us look for homes. She helped us look which properties were best suited for our needs. She was knowledgeable on the square footage that we wanted, whether it was single story, 2-story. She was knowledgeable on conditioning. She helped us reach a very good inspector. The inspector was very thorough. So she overall just put us in the right situation, in contact with the right people to get us where we need to be.
She introduced us to a lender who was amazing, and the lending part, typically realtors are not even in on that part, but with Aleshia, she goes over and beyond, and she helped us, look at that lending contract to find out, if they were overcharging fees. Had I looked at it myself, I wouldn't have known, and probably would have been faced with major tax bills. I don't know, but Aleshia, she really stepped in and she was asking questions to our lenders and making sure that everything was, complete and precise.
The property that I had Aleshia handle for me, that she listed for me, had been rented for several years, and it needed a lot of little fixer-up touches, and she told me which things that would, bring the most value, like with the carpet, whether I was going to remove tile and put carpet in, or if I was going to change out the hardware in the kitchen, like the faucets and in the bathroom, and basically telling me, buy this, but don't put too much money into it. Get something nice and basic, something that's attractive. So she told me which hardwares to buy for the bathrooms, for the kitchen, and told me which appliances would really boost the attraction to the buyers, and it all worked. I don't know, when I finished with the house, I was crazy about it myself. So she's wonderful. She's really wonderful, and she's very wise in the things that she tells you. So I was very pleased.
Very warm spirit about her, was always reliable and reachable. We just had a really good experience in, buying our home, buying our first home. It's definitely a process, so, going through the different channels of house hunting and contracts and things like that.
Yeah, we saw a lot of houses. She was very available. She had, she made time for us. Her schedule was flexible. She was very knowledgeable on what to look for when we went in the home. Which areas we wanted to look at, the specifics of each home we wanted. She was very knowledgeable. She was very nice, kind, warm, inviting. So she was overall, I'll give her a 5 stars. She was a 10 overall.
Yeah. So we highly recommend Aleshia for your real estate needs, whether it's residential or commercial. We are definitely happy to be in our new home, and we're grateful to have her as our realtor.
Yeah, she's good.
Experience has been one of the greatest experiences of our life. I think when you're purchasing a home, you want somebody to guide you that knows what they're doing, that knows the emotion parts of it, and that understands the feelings that you get, the anxieties and all that you get when purchasing a home. And I have to say, Aleshia was that perfect person for us because she took her time. She didn't try to rush us, try to make any rush decisions, but she really worked with us and to allow us to search for the right home, because the right home is everything. This is where you relax, recoup, regroup. And so she really took all of that in mind, and I have to say that I want to thank her, appreciate her for the hard work that she did, and that's it.